6'8", number 2, Paige Cunningham.
Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. This is Brian Anderson. I've got Tim Legler and Grant Hill. And a moment to check out who New York has coming up. On Sunday, they'll be matching up with Evan Mobley and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Then on Monday, they'll be matching up with Darius Garland and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And looking at the Philadelphia matchup, that one will mark game number 6 for them in the NBA season. We'll see if there are any adjustments between now and then to the rotation.
Now, New York starting 5. Bridges at the small forward with Anunoby at the 4. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Ortiz in at the point guard position. And for the Pistons, Holland out there with Duren. Then there's Cunningham. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. Pure from three-point range. At this early stage of the season, what do you think are the most important things for teams to focus on, Legs?
Well, I think familiarity with new teammates. So you're trying to find that rhythm and flow on both ends of the floor. There's no substitute for real in-game reps, which they're getting now. And ideally, if you can win some games early, it builds confidence. But what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
A bit ago, JB Bickerstaff and I were able to chat. Well, right away, Coach shared his thoughts on Jalen Brunson. He said, quote, "He's going to get hot, that's just a fact. But the moment that happens, we hope to trap him, double him, and throw water on that fire." There you have it. Sounds like Coach is hoping for the best, but preparing for the worst when it comes to Brunson. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. First quarter, just over a minute played. Duren, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. Cunningham with the ball. Last game out, he had 40. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
The Knicks have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Tim, you've been vocal in your praise for Cade Cunningham, and rightfully so.
Well, B.A., on any given night, Cade can be the best player on the floor. He scores, he makes plays, he rebounds, and he processes things quickly. He always seems to be under control.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Pass to Holland. The 3 ball. It's deflected. Brunson passes to Bridges. Brunson surveys. Nails it from 3. Brunson's got 6.
Well, it's early, but I love their offensive game plan to this point.
To the middle. Robinson with a steal. And here we go. The Knicks in transition. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. And so the timeout by JB Bickerstaff here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Pistons trail by 9. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Ortiz. Knocks it down from distance. Ortiz has got 15.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
And again, the Pistons missing.
Nice rebound.
Oh my goodness!
Wow! I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible!
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
This team downed them in last year's conference finals, ultimately ending their championship dreams.
To the wing, right side. 4 on the clock. Detroit needs to get off a shot. And the three-pointer goes. Cunningham's got 26 points.
Oh, he's not the reason they're down right now. He has played smart, efficient basketball.
Ortiz passes to Brunson. Anunoby on the wing. New York working the ball around now. And again, New York with the triple.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Grant, until recently.
No doubt, BA, and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent.
Here's Ortiz. 17 points in the game. Pass to Brunson. Fires for 3. That one falls. 8 of 10. And scoring with confidence.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Here's Holland. Here's Sorber. For 3, DiVincenzo. And it's New York with a rebound. Ortiz has got his 5th rebound in this one. It's Bridges on the wing. And the Knicks, another 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. The Pistons shooting the rock at 58%. Checking out the group from Mike Brown to start the second half. Bridges at the small forward with Anunoby at the 4. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Ortiz in at the 1.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang. Anunoby passes to Ortiz. Now Brunson. Pass to Ortiz. Launches it from deep. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Ortiz has got 23.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Bridges against Thompson. Cunningham outside. Let's go with a 3. No good that time.
He created the opening, he got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
Ortiz with the bucket.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
It's stolen. It's Bridges on the wing. Takes a 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Well, all systems go here early on. That's 3 in a row since Jump Street.
Pass to Holland. Will it go? And it's New York with a rebound.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone. Well, they're clicking on all cylinders right now, beginning to pull away.
I like their offensive approach. They've been aggressive, but under control.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Thompson outside. To the paint. And fouled as he went up to dunk. Good aggressive move. He'll shoot a pair. Timmy, look at some of the elite defenses over the years. What sets a great defense apart from the rest?
Well, three main things: personnel, scheme, and effort. But also BA, switchability in the modern game is a huge part, as well as communication.
We think about defense as one-on-one, mano-a-mano. It's so much more than that, though.
It's 5 guys on a string.
First one falls for him.
And what you respect about Cade Cunningham is that he puts his team on his back. He does everything he can to deliver whatever they need.
And so he hits both. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's Ortiz. Brunson passes to Ortiz. Now Robinson. Here's Ortiz. 27 points for him. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, B.A. Cade Cunningham is leading the way for this Pistons team. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said he shows belief in his teammates, and that's what leadership is. He's with you during the good and the bad. That gives the rest of his team more comfort and confidence. Ryan?
Establishing the mindset. Allie, thanks very much for the report.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
No luck on that one.
Just a little too cute on that one, and it cost him.
The open shot, Cunningham hits the target from 18 feet. Cunningham's got 37.
Well, his production is not in question now if he could just get his teammates involved.
Pass to Anunoby. New York working the ball around now. Ortiz.
Oh, wow!
Assisted by
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Detroit calls timeout.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always
And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. With Tim Legler, Allie LaForce,